I ain't got my food stamps. I reordered me a food stamp card. I haven't got my food stamp of $0. I'm about to lose my apartment. I ain't paid my rent. My lights finna get cut off. What am I gonna do?
Please don't scroll. Just listen and watch the full video, even if you have to hit the times 2. Like, share, comment, and follow if you want to. I am a mother of 6, and I am currently going through an eviction, and I have to be out of my apartment soon, but I don't have anywhere to go. I'm just asking if you could just share this so I can reach more people, and also maybe you can donate, and that'll be that'll be a blessing to me and my children, and we'll be very grateful. I wasn't expecting this, and I'm already going through a lot financially, as I am a stay-at-home mom, and I don't have like support, so I don't have anyone to watch my children, so I can work, but I am in school, so that's what I want to focus on, my school. If I don't get like the help that I need, then I'm gonna have to stop what I'm doing in school to just try to make ends meet somehow. I don't even know how, because like I said, I don't have anyone to watch my kids. I am very grateful for everyone who has already donated to our fundraiser, and I was trying to hold on to that money, but I wasn't able to. I had to buy groceries and, household products and just different things. And I also haven't been able to save because the child support I was getting has stopped. It wasn't court ordered, so it stopped. Their father saw that I was getting like help from people, so he don't want to help anymore, which is sad because that's what we was living off of, the child support, so that I could be able to go to school while I still receive that. And my fundraiser is for me to save, so I have somewhere to move to, like a new apartment, or for us to be able to stay in a room. A room is going to be a lot weekly. That's why I was just trying to raise enough money to just go ahead and get an apartment. But at this point, I don't know what I'm going to do. So please, 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 if you can, make a donation. If you can't, just share it out, and I'll be very grateful. Me and my children. Thank you, and God bless.
Friday, I just got paid. Came out to a whopping $1,800. You guys, this is actually insane. Florida RNs make around maybe like $64K a year starting. After taxes, that bumps down a bit. Rent for like a 1-bed probably averages around like $1,700. It's almost half of your income.
I've been trying to post daily, and I've been pretty successful up until now. But I know that I'm about to enter into a deep, very deep, dark depression. I am like a few days shy of my menstrual. This is the routine. I'm about to lose myself. I'm about to lose the energy to be myself, to like myself, to take care of myself. I literally I feel like every month I literally have like 3 to 7 operating days, like, honestly. And it's like 3 to 7 because it really just depends on how long it takes me to like pick myself up off the ground after I come out of the dark phase, right? The darkness. And I think that's a combination of things. I definitely am perimenopausal. I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder. I think possibly some ADHD. Don't know. Can't afford to be diagnosed right now. And then it's so hard to get diagnosed as a black woman anyway. I am hoping to make it to the laundromat tomorrow. It's been like literally almost 3 months. I moved in here in the middle of April, and I moved in with a whole bunch of clean clothes because I had a washer and dryer at the other house, and so I washed everything before I moved, and now I've not been to the laundromat since. That's a result of my complex post-traumatic stress disorder and my agoraphobia. And so I've been really struggling. I'm just about out of clean. I'm out of clean clothes at this point, honestly. I was supposed to go today, then it started raining, and of course that gave me justification not to go. I was supposed to go yesterday. I ended up not feeling very well. Like tomorrow's like literally my last day to go before my menstrual starts, so I really need to get it done. Because if I don't, I'm not gonna have any clean undergarments and things like that. It's so hard living like this. Like this is like, I feel like I'm imprisoned in my own body. It's hard to be optimistic when this is the cycle consistently every month and I don't have the resources or the money to do the work to heal. I can barely afford my housing, so therapy is just not an option right now, regardless of how much I think I need it, regardless of how much I really want it. Honestly, like if I had the resources, if like I would check myself in somewhere. Like in Thailand here, there are actually places that treat complex post-traumatic stress. They have intensive care programs where you can live in a facility and people help you. They offer EMDR, all these things, and I'm really interested in it, but I can't afford it. I can't afford my rent, and to go be there, it's like my rent every day. It's like 1 day there is equivalent to 1 month rent here. So I know that's not an option for me. So like just living and knowing that like I possibly won't be able, like I likely won't be able to afford to do the healing that I need to do. And like, what's the life expectancy? Damn, what's the life expectancy for a black woman? Somebody find out and tell me.
So there's this woman online. I've seen her today, and she is wishing for the Iranians to come to America because she want to get out of paying her rent. She want them to come here and blow up everything so she would not have to pay rent. I think that is completely ridiculous. And you need to pay your bills. You need to pay your rent. Stop wishing trouble. Stop wishing destruction on this nation to get out of your responsibilities, to get out of your duty, which is to pay your rent. There's a lot of people out here struggling. They're struggling to pay their rent. They're struggling to pay their bills. And the world is going through an economic crisis.
My current situation, I am waiting on God. And how I'm waiting on God is I'm waiting for a new place. I'm waiting for a car. I'm waiting for my career to boost up. Really just waiting on Him. And in the midst of me doing that, I'm actually in the moment of fear. Fear is trying to really creep up on me, but to fear I say no, and I battle this every day, but in every day I'm saying no in every moment of life. Literally, I'm in a situation where it's like I can't pay my rent, but I also don't want to move backward. I want to move forward, even if it looks like I just don't have enough.
Yo, a few of y'all have hit me up and asked, why have you been posting that much lately? So I figured I'll just do a video, let everybody know all at once. As y'all know, me and my family, we were going through a situation where we lost both of our cars. We were facing eviction. And unfortunately, the eviction finally happened. 3 weeks ago at 8:30 in the morning, man, the sheriff and the landlord show up at my door, banging on the door, saying we got 5 minutes to get all our stuff together and get out. Now, I've been going to court about this for the past few months, and I thought everything was still on track and we were good to go, but obviously that was not the case. Like I said, it's 8:30 in the morning, man. My children are still in bed asleep. It's summertime, so they're knocked out. My wife had just left to go get her license renewed. I'm over here panicking, not knowing what to do. I'm asking the landlord, yo, can you give us a few minutes to at least get up, let me get my children ready and everything like that? And this dude's like, nah, I have no sympathy for you or your family. You haven't paid us rent, man. Get your shit and get out. And at that point, my mind was blown that somebody could even be that heartless. Like, okay, you got problems with me because I haven't been paying the rent. I understand. But these are children. They're innocent. They have nothing to do with this. Let them get themselves together. And he was like, nah, I'm not giving you any time. The sheriff is looking at him like he was even crazy. Like, dang, bro, you can't give him a few minutes. And he's like, by law, I don't have to give you anything besides the 5 minutes. Get your stuff and get out. So I'm panicking, call my wife, telling her what's going on, running the house, yelling, telling the kids, get up, get dressed and stuff. They think the house is on fire. They don't know what's going on. To see the fear in my daughter's eyes, like, I would never forget that. I would never live that down. we're packing up our little things that we can or whatever. Now we got a whole house full of stuff, and we can only grab handfuls of stuff to leave with. We pack everything up, we get in the car, we leave, and we're just driving around like aimlessly. We have no idea what we're about to do next. They told us we have 7 days to schedule a time with the landlord to go get the rest of our stuff. He's being an asshole from day one about letting us get our stuff, but that's a whole different story. It took us a very long time to get our stuff. Multiple trips back and forth. Wasted money on U-Hauls, and then he would not let us go in the house, man. It was a whole bunch. It was wild stuff. So that happened. I posted about it on Facebook because I didn't know what to do. You know, at that point, one of my old clients that I sold a house to actually hit me up and was like, hey, man, I see what you're going through. My door is open for you and your family. You took care of me when I needed you most, so my door is open for you and your family. But y'all can only stay here for the weekend. Understandable. Y'all have a life. You have things going on. But that was good enough for the time. So we went to his house, stayed there for 2 days. And luckily, my wife's grandparents saw the video. Saw the post, I'm sorry. So they was like, yo, come out here. Y'all can stay with us as long as you need to. And that's where we're at right now. And I'm super grateful that they allowed us to do that. But bro, as a grown man living in somebody else's house, following their rules, I'm 41 years old. I haven't had to have rules besides what my wife tells me to do in forever. So it is an adjustment for sure. The level of depression that I see my youngest daughter going through right now, though, is insane. Bro, I don't think I've seen her smile yet since all of this happened. So I'm coming here to update you and also ask y'all for a favor. If you know of any landlords, property management people in the Greensboro, North Carolina area, man, please let me know if they will work with people with evictions. We've been running into brick wall. Of course, nobody wants to mess with anybody who has an eviction, especially that just happened. So it's been extremely hard. The people who will take us, these houses are like ran down or in the hood. And I ain't trying to be picky. Beggars can't be choosers, but at the same time, I have to worry about my children's safety. I can't just go put them anywhere. And that has been a big issue we have been facing. So if you know of anybody in the Greensboro area that will work with people with evictions, man, please let us know, man. We still have the GoFundMe up because obviously we need funds to get into a new house. We were renting that car that I told y'all about before, and bro, it was $459 every 5 days, and we had that car for a month and a half. So the money that we did have in the GoFundMe, a majority of that went to paying for that freaking rental just to be able to get back and forth. I was doing the door dashing pretty heavy too, so that was helping a little bit, but we ran through the money pretty fast, unfortunately. And we have a little bit left. We're trying to get into a new place, but most of these people either want a lot of money up front because of the eviction, or they're just like, nah, we can't mess with you at all. So please, man, any resources that y'all can send, it would be greatly appreciated. I just want to get my girls back home. Every day. Oh, we miss our friends. We can't talk to anybody. That we all trapped in one room. And it's not like we're trapped. I don't want to use that. That's a bad word. We're all just in one room all day. They don't come out. Only time they come out is to use the bathroom. Then they go right back in the room. And I can just see like the life draining from their face on a daily basis. They just want to get back to some type of normalcy. And me as their father, me as the provider, I got to try to find a way. And I'm coming to you guys for the help. Man, I have 175,000 followers on this app alone. If I could just get a handful of you guys to please help out in any way you can. If you helped before, I'm not even talking to you. I appreciate what you have already done. I'm not going to keep trying to drain people because I know you all have lives and things that y'all have to do in your family. But I am asking for help. I need resources of people who could help us get into a place. We need financial assistance as well. If you could spare $1, that's all I'm asking. Just $1. Please do whatever you can to help us out. Please help me get them back to a life that is somewhat normal. It's not got to be what we're used to. It just got to be something normal, man. My daughter's about to graduate high school. We're in a whole different city now, far from where all her friends and everything is at. I want to get her back there so she can graduate from her school. I want to get my youngest back because she's breaking down, bro. She's breaking down, and Yeah. So if there's anything any of y'all can do, the GoFundMe link is still in my bio. So is the Cash App and so is the Venmo. My DMs are wide open. Please just let me know if there's any housing resources that you can think of or anything that we can do to try to get in. I mean, we applied for Section 8 and all this stuff. Of course, the waiting list law. Actually, we could not apply for Section 8. I had to take that back. They have cut it off for people, at least in my area, I think like 65 and older or 55 and older. Younger than that, there's no waiting list. You can't even join the waiting list anymore. So I'm out of options at this point, man. So I'm back on here asking you guys, please, 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 if there's anything you can do. Yes, I'm begging. I'm past the point of embarrassment. People ask me, yo, aren't you embarrassed to tell people everything that's going on? No. You know what's embarrassing? Getting kicked out of your house at 8:30 in the morning and you have no place to go. That's embarrassing. Your neighbor sitting there, everybody just watching, but nobody's even offering. It's not their point. It's not their place. They are not obligated. I've come to realize people are not obligated. And sorry, I had something in mind. And I understand that. And I don't want people to feel like you are obligated to do anything. But it just broke my heart because these are people I've done stuff for. And y'all just sitting here watching this happen. It ain't like you can stop it, but damn, show some sympathy, some compassion. Yo, are y'all good? Nobody asked anything. And it blew my mind. But so, yes, I'm back on here asking you guys, if you could, please help in any way, any form, any fashion, advice, monetary, resources to tell us where we can go to try to get my family back in their house, back in our city, back so my girls could feel comfortable. Not that this grandparents aren't, man, they're great. They are great. They open the doors to us. They feed us. They do anything that we ask. And I am forever thankful for what they have done for us. But we got to get back on our own. So, yes, if you could, please look out. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
No, Cinco. It's been hands down the hardest few months that I have gone through in a very long time. We'll play with it in the playground, okay? Is this day one of surviving the worst month possible, baby? Is mommy gonna get her shit together? I just got a 21-day eviction notice. And Honda said my car's up for repossession. Yeah. No job. No money coming in. Like, the ball's over here. Silly. Just me, my kids, my grandmother, and this phone. Because I don't have the answers. But I refuse to give up.